Let's look at a little dog from an Old Kingdom mastaba tomb. This is part 70 of the Dogs of Ancient Egypt, and this is dog 126. This dog is found in the tomb of Neferkhuwi in Giza, which dates to the late 5th dynasty during the Old Kingdom. It was discovered on January 13, 1939 by George Reisner's excavation team. It is a mastaba, or bench-shaped structure that contains multiple tomb shafts and a chapel, although the chapel's decoration was not that well preserved as much of the plaster had fallen down. But some of the burials in the tomb shafts were still preserved. Neferkhuwi held a couple big titles, like Overseer of the Palace Attendants of the Great House, Secretary of the King in the Secret Interior of the Great House, Secretary of his Lord, Royal Wab Priest, Director of the Palace, and Overseer of the Two Canals of the Great House. There were also a few fragments of the statues of him that were actually found in the tomb. Although we don't have the names preserved, he appears to have had a wife and at least two sons who also held the title of Palace Attendants. The dog is preserved on a scene on the north wall of the chapel, which has Neferkhuwi on a carrying chair. This was a super common motif in the Old Kingdom, and the space underneath the chair is usually filled with a dog or possibly a monkey. So in this case, we have an attendant here holding the leash of a dog under the carrying chair. The dog is a typical Old Kingdom dog with a curly tail and pointed ears, and has a collar tied around his neck attached to the leash.